Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jordan with Fit Happy Free and this is Wine Wednesday. So Wine Wednesday is where I wind down in the middle of the week and I drink a glass of red wine and basically talk about whatever I want to. So I'll talk about either just things that are going on or just kind of like my little version of a weekly vlog. I'll also be reviewing the wine that I'm drinking, but be informed that I am not a wine expert. I'm not here to talk about tannins or bouquet. I'm not even quite sure what a tannin is. I just know what I like and what I don't like. I like red wines. I typically drink red wine. I'll drink white wine every once in a while, but I prefer red, and I prefer a dry instead of a sweet. I'm not a big fan of sweet wine, so my go-to is a Pinot Noir. I also like Cab Sauv, Malbecs, Merlot, just any kind of dry red wine. And if you ever have any recommendations, feel free to send them my way. So this week I am drinking a brand called Esser, and it's a 2017 Pinot Noir. Now I got this at HEB. I usually go to HEB in their wine section. They have a great wine section. I typically don't really venture out to Total Wine, one because it's a further drive and also because it's a little intimidating when I go in. There's just too many choices and I would probably spend 2 hours trying to decide on one bottle of wine. So HEB, I like HEB because the labels make it easy for me. So they have the highly, it'll say highly rated or soft and subtle, and they have their primo picks too. So this was an HEB primo. This is an HEB primo pick, and what that means is that this particular wine is only sold at HEB. I have a friend who works in the wine section at HEB, and he told me that that means that this particular brand and year of this wine is only found at HEB. So I saw that this was a primo pick, and it was highly rated. It had a 90, I think, and it was Pinot Noir, my go-to. It's from Monterey County, so we're gonna try it out and see what it tastes like. Ooh, I actually really like that. It's very dry, which I like. Not really too sweet, and I taste I'm not gonna throw any big words, but I do taste a hint of I can taste the fruit in it. It's really good. I like it. So I usually will go for between $9 and $14 range. I don't want to be too cheap. I don't want to be too expensive either.
Dollar bills, y'all.
I can't remember how much this one was, but I do like it. I like how dry it is, and it'll probably be a repeat. So this week I am going to talk about Animal Crossing. So when we first went into quarantine, of course, there's not a lot to do, and you're trying to figure out how you're gonna spend your time now because the theaters are closed down. You can't just go out and go to a bar hopping or go bowling. And I'm not saying that I would do that on a normal weekend anyway, but I ended up buying a Nintendo Switch Lite and getting Animal Crossing. And it was a really great way for me to just focus on something else and have some little escape during the first part of quarantine. So I got really into it, and of course just put a lot of hours into making my island and designing it, and then tearing it down and then redesigning it and tearing it down, because I know that some people will feel my pain on, you think that your island looks good and then you see some video on YouTube or a picture on Instagram and you think, now I gotta go redesign my whole island or just redesign this whole area. Terraforming is hard. And it's not hard, it's very tedious and it takes a lot of time. So when you have an idea and you want to get it done, you have to spend a lot of time making your island. And my least favorite part about redesigning your island is the gardening. So you want certain flowers in a certain area and you have to go and dig them up, and you only have so much room in your pocket, so you're trying to figure out, should I just go sell this flower back here or should I just throw them in the trash can? I ended up just throwing them in the trash can because I had money in the bank anyway, so I don't need these flowers. I'm trying to get rid of all these flowers, and I still have a lot of flowers all over the place that I need to get some sort of organization around. But I think that's my least favorite part about remodeling my island. I love my villagers. I know people talk about their dream villagers, and I did go kind of villager hunting a little bit, and my villagers are mostly cats and deer, and with the exception of Stitches and Audie. They were two of my OGs, and I know they're highly sought after characters. I just love them. I think Stitch is adorable, and Audie is just sweet. She seems like just the sweet, well, she was modeled after her grandmother, right? So she's just a sweet little character. So I've kept her, and every time she's asked to leave, I said, nope, you're staying forever. This past weekend, there was a bug off. I don't know if a whole lot of people played this past weekend, but that's what I spent a lot of my Saturday doing. It was up until 6 p.m. and I spent a lot of hours trying to get as many bugs as possible, catching bug after bug after bug. And let me tell you, the bug off, this was my first bug off. I missed the last one. But the bug off is a lot harder than the fishing tournament was, at least for me. The fishing tournament, you can just make a whole bunch of fish bait and just fish in the same spot over and over again to rack up your points so that you get the best trophy. Of course, I want to get the best trophy. I don't want the bronze or the silver. I want all of them. I want the bronze, silver, and the gold, because I'm competitive like that. So there's some rounds where I only caught 2 bugs, and it would just annoy me. And you'd think that the bugs would be around where most of the flowers are, and by the time the timer went off, I'd go and I'd run to the flowers, and lo and behold, there's no bugs. And I'm terrible at catching the bugs on the trees. I end up scaring them away all the time. Or I hit the tree in the wrong area and the bug goes away. So I missed a lot of the bugs on the trees, but I had to hunt these bugs down. The most that I got in one round was 11, and that was lucky because there was one area where there was 3 butterflies. And butterflies are the easiest for me to catch because, of course, they don't run away from you. They just float around and like willy-nilly, and they're just fun and easy.
Once it hits your lips, it's so good.
So that's what I spend most of my Saturday doing. I also remodeled my bathroom because I decided not to go with a celestial theme in my bathroom anymore since I've been swimming a whole lot, and I love the water and the ocean. And now that, what's the otter's name?
That's racist, I'm a stoat.
Pascal is giving me these mermaid DIYs. I made a mermaid bathroom, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. It's really pretty. I used the mermaid wallpaper, and I used the water flooring, and a lot of the summer and seashell DIYs. I'm probably gonna put a fountain in the middle of the room, the shell fountain, but I haven't done it yet. But I like how it turned out, and I like just kind of designing rooms in my house in Animal Crossing. I think it's fun. Maybe it's time for another glass. One thing that I like about this bottle, it's a twist off. I mean, I like collecting the corks and uncorking wine, but sometimes it's nice to just twist it off. I'd like to spend more time just kind of rearranging my island a little bit, because if you saw my island tour, I have a Wizard of Oz themed island, and I really like how it looks for the moment until I decide to tear it all down and start over again. It will be a while before I do that. So it's been a lot of fun, and for me, like, it's been just a really nice kind of a nice way to spend quarantine. All the anxiety that came from that. It was just a nice little distraction from all of that. Just a way to just have fun and focus on something fun. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this week's Wine Wednesday. It's time to wrap up now. I'll drink the rest of this off camera, but here's a toast to everybody for the rest of this week. Make it great, and I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the week. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. I'm gonna try to do this weekly, if not every other week. So you have that to look forward to. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye. So this was an HEB Primo Prick. We're gonna have to edit that now.
Primo, have you been drinking already?
No.
Primo Prick.
That's a different definition.